Welcome, everyone, to another awesome episode of WindRiders of Aria. I am Will, our Halfling Wizard, the Maestro of Chaos here. I'm going to go around and let everybody kind of introduce themselves, who they are, who they play, and what's something they're looking forward to in the next lesson. So we'll start on the bottom of the screen. We'll start with Lisa.
Hey everybody, I'm Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I play Katarina Zephyrian. I am looking forward to learning a new skill. I know they've kind of revamped this a little bit, and I'm kind of anxious to dive right in. Yeah.
All right, cool. Wormslayer.
Hi everybody, this is Wormslayer. I will be playing Gareth Alfredi. I am looking forward to see what's with the chocolates. And to see how Aid actually performs in this lesson.
I'm looking forward to see Will unmuted.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to do stuff behind the scenes, and
chaos truly calls.
All the little fur babies in the background are the true masters of chaos.
yeah, they are. They wanted water, and I'm like, okay, give me a second. So I'm sorry, Crazy Game Related. Did you already go?
Nope.
Okay, it's your turn.
All right. Hey guys, I'm the Crazy Gamer Lady. I'm playing Alana Verdant today, and I am looking forward to just not screwing up.
That is fair. Okay, Kel, you're next.
I'm Kel, also the Celtic Rider, playing A. And the thing I look forward to is definitely seeing like what the exact challenge party session. I think A is starting out all of this, likely.
Okay, you're breaking in and out.
Oh, hold on. It's got to lean away from the mic. Is that better?
Oh, there it is. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, I was leaning away, so my bad.
That's okay.
No, yeah, so again, I'm Cal, so the Wyvern King playing A. The thing I'm looking forward to is seeing what exact the challenge is going to be for stealth, because I think A is probably going to do really well in this. Now, where the dice think A will do well, we'll see.
Yeah, it's supposed to, unless the dice got screw us over.
And they normally screw me over, but I'm used to it at this point.
Fair. All right, Riku.
Hello, I'm Riku. I'm playing Carrick. You can find me on social media and such as Pup Riku. And I'm just looking forward to being back. Had to be out for past couple sessions due to illness and a vacation that went a little bit too long for my liking. So feel really good to be back. And so I'm just ready to get back into this and getting back into the swing of things with this game. So feels good.
Welcome back.
Yes, indeed. We did miss you.
I missed y'all too. I was really looking forward to the magic stuff because I know that's usually a big interest of mine, but unfortunately life had other plans for me. So oh well, we'll see what today holds.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And of course, again, I am Will, our Halfling Wizard, the Maestro of Chaos. A couple of things before we get started. We are doing a dice giveaway. It's these victory dice, which is the Icewind series. And they are basically, they have LEDs inside of them. So when you roll them, they flash and they light up. And they're really cool. They're rechargeable. And they come in a nice little box inside of this box. But if you want to enter in to win these, you just simply type in the word victory into the chat and we'll take your name down. And then probably in May, like the first part of May, we will do a live drawing here at WindRiders of Aria and to see who wins. And then we'll reach out to whoever that was and get information for us to send them out, et cetera, et cetera. So But we have 2 sets of these. We are giving one away here at WindRiders, and we're giving one away over at Origins. So you can come in, both of those nights, both Mondays, and put your name in the drawing. So yeah. Now where we left off. Oh goodness, my nose is so itchy today. They had just
already asking about the surprise.
The party just passed their magic exams. Barely. Some of you barely.
Then
We
again,
did have-
some
we did-
barely survived. So
We did have a character mechanically die. Sorry, give me 1 second. My computer was doing something very weird. So we're back at the cohort after the magic lessons, and we've returned to our dormitory, so to speak. And they were met by Professor Mercutio and Professor Maltese briefly, who came in, and basically they were like, he's like, this is your professor of stealth, and you'll start first thing in the morning. And then Professor Maltese was just like disappeared into a puff of smoke, as if you never even saw him there. So you guys had already eaten and went up to bed, I believe, right?
We went up to our rooms and there was a little box waiting.
A little
for
box
us.
with the chocolates in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So don't worry, chat. We'll get to the surprise. It's coming. Just it's all good. Yeah. So you guys are all in your rooms. What are you? I know. Let's see. Somebody ate theirs. Who ate their chocolate? Didn't somebody eat theirs? Did Alana eat hers? No. That's fine. I have no idea why.
I don't think any of us did. I don't think
Okay.
any of us did, because that's where we ended. Is
Okay, that's fair.
the-
Okay, I thought
chocolates.
I remember someone popping theirs in their mouth, but that's okay. So as you go into your room and you find these little boxes that have a single chocolate inside of them, what do y'all do?
And a note.
Yes, it had a note in it, which you all should have that. What your note was?
Alana is going to check the inside of the box to see if there's some form of description of the chocolate, because that's what she's used to whenever she gets chocolates.
Okay. So you're going to open it and see if there is an ingredient card or whatever.
Yeah.
Actually, when you open your box and you kind of look at pull the chocolate and look at it, on the bottom of the box is actually a recipe card.
Okay. She's going to squirrel that away for later.
Yep.
Hey, but good, might as well know how to make it.
Absolutely. So what else do you do?
She's going to eat the chocolate.
All right.
When she finds out that all the ingredients are safe, she's going to eat
it's
the chocolate.
totally safe. So when you eat yours, you feel really good. It's and not, I don't mean high, quote unquote. I mean, you just feel overall wow, today was a good day.
Oh, so like you normally would when you eat chocolate.
Yes.
Or at least for the normal people.
Correct. Okay, so you're there, you're eating it, and it's one of those. It's almost like as you eat it, it feels like you never get to the end of it. But it's also like you don't want to get to the end of it. It's so good. It's so creamy and yet thick at the same time. It's almost a crunch to it, but once you do that, it just literally melts in your mouth.
Now I want to go to my local chocolate shop. God damn it.
Yes.
I am slightly upset with you, Will.
Yeah. Katrina's going to try it too, because she's never had chocolate.
Oh. So I'm sorry. What are you going to do?
She's going to try it too. She's never had
Okay.
chocolate.
Okay. So in the
Except for
bottom
hot chocolate
of
we had a few days prior.
on the bottom of the in the bottom of the box, you'll find the recipe card.
And what does the recipe say?
It says there are only 4 ingredients. You can get, I think you can get just about all the ingredients like in town. And you mix them all together, you roll them into the shapes that you want, and voila. It's super easy.
This is going to be like the fizzy water. It's going to blow her mind.
Okay, so you're gonna eat it.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And again, it's like the creamiest chocolate. I mean, if you've even had chocolate, but it is the most delicious confectionery that you have ever tasted. Like, this is like pure just heaven. It literally makes you just forget, just sort of forget all the troubles of the day and just sort of relaxes you a little bit.
So she's just like, wow. Wow.
Are the walls moving? No, I'm just kidding.
They're closing in.
It's made with dragon's milk. No.
Oh God. Whoa. No. Okay. So what are you gonna do?
After that, I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
It's been a long day.
So yeah. So as you go and you do your daily routine, you put your head on the pillow and you're out. Like dreamland.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Garth, what about you?
He'll open the box and just pop the chocolate in.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is like the best soup ever.
And then he'll put the recipe card away for later.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Alana, the box that it came in, it actually has a fabric ribbon on it. And the box,
Fine, I'll squirrel away that one too.
the actual material of the box has a thin layer of fabric, sort of wrapping all of its bits and stuff.
Going into the suitcase for when she goes home.
All the little shampoos and conditioners.
Hey,
okay.
I work in a hotel. Take what you can get.
Absolutely. So again, yeah. So
just leave the towels alone, please.
Yeah, you can have anything else, just not the towels.
Or the robes without paint.
Yeah. So Gath, you feel great. You feel like you just feel all of the pressure and everything from the day just sort of melt away. What do you do next?
I get ready for bed and go to bed.
Okay. Yeah. Again, once you lay your head on the pillow, you're out. Just wonderful night. Just like sleeping in a cloud.
No.
Like sleeping on a cloud. Okay. A. I'm almost afraid to ask. You're muted again.
Sorry, I was messing with some of my computer, so I muted both StreamYards and my mic.
You're fine.
I was messing with soundboard stuff or maybe stuff down the road. Anyway, but no. So after seeing the note from Professor Ferris and seeing the ingredient list too, he is, no pun intended in his case, just dead to the world, just tired. He's gonna leave the chocolate in the box and lay in bed and pass out. He's not gonna eat his chocolate.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you lay down and out you go. Okay. What about good old Carrick? What's he up to?
I think I think Carrick is probably exhausted just from the excitement of the day. This has been something that he was looking forward to. And I think he's gonna take the box and open it and take a look at the chocolates inside. But I think he's going to set them on a table nearby just to have another time. I think he's at that point of exhaustion where it's like you just can't eat anymore. So I think he's gonna save it for a snack for another time, and he's
That's
going
fine.
to get ready for bed.
Cool. Good. You go to bed, and everyone. Don't know if I guess everyone's gone to bed at this point. It's probably so because it's getting kind of late. So everyone kind of goes to sleep. Of course, you get a wonderful night's sleep, like the most amazing night's sleep you've ever had. You feel fully rested in the morning. You feel, like you're a newborn babe almost, as if you could conquer anything. And then you guys will hear the alarm bells, the breakfast bells. Ding, 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 ding. Who's the first up and out?
Gaff will be up and out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
All
say I think A might be probably one of the first ones, just because since he didn't eat the chocolate, he's probably not as zonked as the others are.
Okay. I mean, it could be more than one of you. I mean, all of you
Yeah.
could walk out of your door and be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
And it is a new day, so
You've already the bells have already rung. Ding 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 ding.
I mean, Alana's
Calling-
always kind of sluggish to wake up, so she's going to be up, but she is not thinking clear.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. All right. So do you
Yep.
all make? Oh, go ahead, Katarina.
No, I was just gonna say I'll get up and get ready and make my way down.
Okay. So as you all come down, the breakfast is set. This is a lighter breakfast. It's not like the heavier ones that they normally would feed you. This one's a little lighter. And Professor Mercutio will be like, "Well, students, eat yourselves till you're full. It's not a very big breakfast, but it will give you the energy that you need for the day." And they'll bring out the food and they'll put it down in front of you.
Just out of curiosity, are there the same number of people here this morning that came in last night?
No, there are not. There are 8 of you now, I think. Yeah, I think it's 8. It's whatever the number. That's how many there were last time, I believe. Like no one's left yet.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Not from your cohort anyway. Doesn't seem like anyone has left. That out of the ones who have left. So okay, so you guys are down in the dining hall. They're feeding you guys these sort of Mad Hatter. Yeah, I did. I paused in a really awkward moment because my throat went dry. I was like, okay. All right, so you guys are at breakfast. You're having a grand old time. There's even music playing, which is an unusual thing because they don't normally play music in the dining hall. So what do y'all do?
I'll enjoy the music. It's considered frivolous where I'm from.
I mean, Alana's used to music being played at mealtime. She was honestly more awkward about when there wasn't music.
It's funeral music.
It's
a funeral dirge.
Adder, you beat me to
Listen,
the
Adder.
punch for like 5 seconds. I was going to say no, it's not funeral music. It's the Rains of Castamere, for anyone who knows what I mean.
Listen, don't go giving people ideas, damn it. Kind of the last thing we need right now.
Hey, A already died once, so.
Great. Let's not make it a first time for everybody, huh?
No, but A is probably not even paying any mind to the music because they're probably sore as all hell from their near death experience.
Oh yeah, you're
Like,
yeah.
Their body probably feels like it's in rigor mortis as an after effect of the spell.
Probably. I think it's because it's in that spell. You stiffen up. So yeah, all your joints are probably sore. Your muscles are sore.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that. It's just, again, the fact that he was laying there dead for a good amount of time while the fight kept going.
Oh yeah, but it's like muscles tend to atrophy when they've been laying there for. So I mean, it's like you're probably pretty sore all over. God, Hatter, you're cracking me up. All right, so you all are sitting at breakfast. Any small talk happening? I mean, are y'all talking about the class before?
Eric is probably just doing a little dance in his seat while he's eating, just enjoying the music and food. He's still super happy. I'm just gonna pretend that I'm going to pretend that the lesson went well for him, even though I have no idea how it went for him. So,
well, I think it went okay for him. We'll say that's canon. He did okay.
Okay.
Well,
probably wasn't his strong suit, but he did do well.
Question: did Carrot get thrown against a wall in the beginning part of the magic class, like me and Alana?
No, he got plastered to the ceiling. He took a beating. I mean, poor Carrot. He took a beating.
That's worse than A.
All right.
Yeah, it's way worse than A. Oh yeah,
well,
he's like Carrot.
For reference, Chris, A literally got stuck inside the wall for a second. Like it was that cliche anime bit where he is literally in the wall, just like hanging there.
I think Carrick is still just, when it comes to magic, just so mesmerized by it anyway. So I think he's still on a happy place regardless of what happened.
All right.
You got
a magic junkie.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say you being plastered to the ceiling would have been 2 days before this part, because that would have been the first lesson, not the second lesson.
Right after a rave that I had a blast at. So,
yep, you got high 2 different ways.
Because I got high.
Actually, I don't think I got high at that. I just was in my own zone.
No, but seeing characters dancing all there is like, how the hell are you not hurting?
Oh, I'm in plenty of pain. I'm just, just enjoying it right now. Just try not to think about it.
Yeah, tell me that when you almost die.
Yeah, sorry that happened to you, buddy. Oh, Squall. Thank you.
So, all right. So, as you guys are sitting at breakfast, Professor McHugh, one of the house servants comes in and hands him a little envelope. And he opens it up and he reads and he's like, puts it back in the envelope, puts it inside of his coat pocket. He stands and he says, if you will allow, I will return shortly. Please enjoy your breakfasts. And yes, we shall be reunited soon. And he just sort of out the door. Now there's no professor in the room. What do you guys talk about?
I wonder what that's about.
I'm sure it's probably just some important business that he needed to tend to.
Not my pay grade.
Did
Getting paid?
Did you get a box in your room last night?
Oh yeah, it was this really cute box, and The fabric was just so pretty, but it was filled with a really good chocolate. I've actually kept the recipe card. I don't know why they put the recipe card in, but I'm certainly not going to be mad about it. And I'll definitely hand it off to the chef back home.
I have never had anything like that before. That was the most amazing thing. Better than fizzy water. Better than the fizzy drinks.
Right.
And they're pretty good.
I'll have to try it later. I was just too tired last night to even eat, so I'll have a snack for tonight.
There you go. Okay. So as you guys are sort of getting into food and talking about, the lessons prior, what's this one's going to be, what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. Professor Mercutio will walk back in and he'll go, my good students, I would like to introduce to you a new member of your cohort, because his cohort was sent home. And he's going to join you here as one of your official cohort members. If everybody would please welcome Soot to the cohort.
Surprise!
Oh, yo.
Hi.
Oh, no. We're going to die.
So, what does Soot look like?
Yep.
Y'all can hear me okay, right?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you good.
Perfect. So Soot is 2 feet tall. He's barefoot. He is wearing like your normal, just like daily attire.
Wait. He has bear paws at feet?
Yes. No. He has no shoes on. He is pale white, covered in white fur, very unkempt hair, and very like ornate, very expensive looking goggles pulled down over his eyes.
Okay.
Alana
Anybody
is
else?
just going to go, oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you. I'm so glad you're here. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
What happened to your group?
Well, they all got expelled because they tried to build a bomb. I stepped away to go to the bathroom, and when I came back, everyone was gone. So,
Oh, wow.
here I am.
Kind of what happened to me.
I was about to say, if we had a nickel for every time we had somebody whose cohort got kicked out and just wound up in ours, we'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
You're going to see A's head. Or not A's head. You're going to see A's whole demeanor change when her bomb. Like, going to go with like the fact someone's trying to build something. Like, hold on, what?
Of course, that's what catches his attention.
All I did was give him a couple ideas and tell him what kind of parts might work a little bit better. But, I didn't really have anything to do with it, as far as you guys know.
What kind of bomb?
The boom kind.
Okay, good answer. Need a little more detail. Because you got A's attention now. Because he's all about building.
School.
Listen, all I'm going to say is they're looking out for people, and I'm not trying to get sent home yet. To be honest, I'm surprised I'm still even here. So, yeah.
And then,
Well, I'm Katarina. Welcome.
Good to meet you. My name is
I'm
Soot.
Alana Verdant.
It's Hopsy. Elena, nice to meet you.
I'm Quebec. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
And the one that's intrigued by your bomb is the troublemaker A.
hearing the troublemaker comment, like A's not really going to protest, but he's definitely going to give Gath a look.
I'm sensing a little bit of tension there.
I'm just
Well, if he wasn't a troublemaker, he wouldn't have ended up being forced to go to school here.
There's a difference between being a troublemaker and building a generator, among other things.
So it's a Subton, by the way.
So what?
And
Goose answered my
welcome,
question in the chat, so.
and welcome to our group.
Well, so far you guys are already better than the last one, so good luck.
Nope. Who'd we lose?
We lost Gamer.
Oh goodness, that's okay. We'll continue. So okay, so Soot is. Do you sit at the table and like eat?
Yeah,
with
I'll
the rest
climb
of
up.
them? Okay.
Would you say
The-
once
the
again? I
head-
didn't fully hear it.
The head maid, she'll bring out a booster seat for you.
Nice.
Because not as an insult, but it's like, oh, we've had small folks here before, so here you go.
No, it's fantastic.
you're-
I haven't paid full price for a meal in a long time.
Okay. So, all right. So as you are all standing there, and you're getting to know each other, introducing and eating, Professor Mercutio, he left for a little bit, and he's coming back. And he takes he taps his water glass, and he says, "You should all be very proud of yourselves. Out of the 42 cohorts, there are only 3 that remain. Yours and cohorts 42 and 12. So
Wow.
9, 12, and 42. Or 40, sorry. 9, 12, and 40. And then he'll go on to say, after today's lesson, that will be knocked down to 2.
Oh, wow.
Nickel exists in Aria. Fair enough. Okay. So Professor Mercutio says, so eat up. Professor Maltese will be waiting for you in the outside courtyard. And he just sort of flutters away.
Hearing that line, because A was kind of, zonked yesterday. He goes like, which one's Maltese again?
The stealth professor.
Oh, okay.
This is breakfast music.
And I'll get up and say, well, I'm ready.
Okay.
I was about to say, did I leave a tab open or something?
Nope, it's Will mess with us temporarily.
No, I was researching music earlier for a different campaign. I was like, wait, did I leave that tab open?
That's funny. Okay, so you guys have eaten, and Katarina's already left. Who follows suit? Who follows behind?
Gath does.
A is slowly getting up.
Okay.
Okay, he's pretty much walking like a zombie from at least till probably till class starts, as he limbers up as he walks.
one of the maids comes over to you and gives you a little pouch of like herbs and things that will help you kind of heal faster.
Okay.
So yeah, she does that. She's like, I hope you have a wonderful day. Hopefully I see you all at the end of the day. And then she'll go back to the kitchen and do what she's doing. So, has everyone gone out to the courtyard at this point? Soot, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of trying to keep up with everybody. I
Short
got
legs here. Short legs.
Yep.
I was literally thinking about Full House right there. Like, wait for me, I got tiny legs.
That's it.
Gas
Okay.
will actually slow it, walk at a slow enough pace where Sue can at least keep up with him.
Okay. 10,000 steps in today.
We might need to add a couple zeros to that.
Casually hands a bag of smelling salts. I gotta put that one right there. That's great. That is fantastic. And he needs it. He really does. A really needs the smelling salts.
Oh yeah. Because he got his ass kicked.
That is so funny. Okay, so you all head outside. You get outside. You're in the courtyard. Oh, there's that crazy gamer lady. Yay. Welcome back. Everyone just finished breakfast and was heading outside where they were told Professor Maltese would be waiting for them. They also said that you guys are one of 3 cohorts left. Yours, which is 9, 12, and 40, are the only 3 cohorts left. And Professor Mercutio is very much like, after today, it will only be 2 of you of the cohorts. And then, of course, they introduced Soot, which you already knew. And yeah, so go ahead.
There would have been 4, but the other one decided to fuck around and find out.
Yeah, they were building a bomb. That can't be. No. Nope.
So we know the rules are don't build a bomb and don't revolt against the school.
Not necessarily don't build a bomb, just don't get caught building a bomb.
That mentality will get you caught every time. Okay, so you guys are all outside, and you see Professor Maltese sort of standing in the middle of the courtyard. And there's like, for some reason, nobody is walking anywhere near him. Like, they give him a wide berth around him. So he's literally just standing in the middle with his back to you, basically. So what do y'all do?
I mean, Alana is going to just.
Okay. And Alana?
Alana is just going to stand there because because she kind of gets the feeling that he already knows we're here.
Could be.
It's a
I'll walk up.
possibility.
I'll walk up and say good morning, Professor.
Okay. You walk up to him, and you go to like good morning before you even get good morning out. He like turns to you. He's so intense. It's just like, yeah. And
Like the full Nosferatu turn around.
Oh yeah, it's very like. It's like,
It's like good morning.
holy shit! You know, it's like.
And here we thought his class was subtlety.
Exactly.
Hell of a charisma there.
Okay, so he says, "Good morning," You are your name. This woman in front of me.
Katerina, sir.
Right. Where's the rest of your cohort?
And I'll kind of point behind me.
Huh. So you're the
And
only one
Gath
that,
is
that cares. He's an Aussie.
Oh,
Sits.
we all care, I believe.
Honestly, it is kind of hard to
And
go-
behind my back, I'm doing this. Come on, come on, come on.
Set, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say he's gonna kind of wiggle between some legs and just kind of like lean in, wave real quick, and then lean back in.
And it's just that sort of like intense stare as he looks down at you for that moment, and then it like pulls back, back up.
Hold on. Hey, Goose, out of curiosity, whose legs do you go between to do that?
I would say Katerina, since she's up front for sure, and then probably Gath, since he was actually walking with me.
Dang it. I'm too tall there. Never mind.
This is where he goes, that's not a knife. That's a knife.
All right, look, pulling a New York accent without unintentionally sounding Aussie when you're not from New York or Boston is a bitch.
I bet.
Yeah.
So, do you all come to him, or is this like a, oh god?
I mean,
can't-
Alana's gonna pull the fake it till you make it and just, head high, shoulders back, and walk towards him.
Okay.
I say, kind of indifferent because he's probably A's dealt with probably some people who are just as creepy, if not creepier, back in Stormhond. And he just, like I said, just walks up, just stare. Definitely not hurting as much now, thanks to those herbs.
When you walk up on him, he turns to you automatically. He's just like, you are late. His eyes are huge. They're just big. It's just like, and he's like this like very gaunt face. It's very like thin, but he's got these piercing eyes and some of the whitest teeth you've ever seen.
A shows no change in his reaction. Like he does not like go like or anything like that. He just stands there.
And he reaches out with one of his bony hands and puts it on your shoulder. And he begins to pull you towards him.
So A's definitely going to dig his heels in a little bit on that one. Like he's still not. He's not doing
bad touch.
Like A's not going to be doing the whole like, oh shit. But he's definitely. You can tell he's putting his weight into his leg, like the resist getting pulled close.
Okay, then do a strength check for me, or strength defend, I guess. Or
defend?
Yeah, let's do strength challenge instead. Sorry.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah. Did you get a good roll? Oh.
I kind of wish you stayed with defend because defend was a 9. I searched twice.
Aw, oh, I see it.
The challenge was a 2.
Okay, so he's gonna roll his challenge, and that's a 1.
It still works.
So you're good. So it's sort of, you're able to dig your heels in, and you sort of like his hand is like on your shoulder, and you can feel like the bony ends, like sort of like not cutting into you, but really kind of digging in.
Yeah, so like I'm definitely gonna try and shrug off his shoulder while still keeping my heels dug in.
He's like intensely staring at you. Just like. So what were you gonna do? I'm sorry.
I say he's going to. I'm going to try and shrug off the arm while still like keep my heels dug in.
Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Idiots. You're gonna try. So you're gonna try to take his hand off your shoulder, basically.
Yeah, like just shrug it off.
Okay. Then do Oh, goodness. I'm going to put this under survival because it literally feels like he's sucking the life out of you.
Okay, I'm cool with that because I chose long ears for the day.
Oh, excellent.
That's a 5.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to kind of, yeah. It's like, get off.
Yeah. Oh no, like
Yeah.
A is still trying
It's
to stay. A is still trying to stay expressionless on that.
That's okay. You
Like,
can do it.
remember the way he was kind of like, remember the way he was staring down the drill sergeant on the boat.
Oh, yeah. That's what you're doing here, too.
Pretty much. He's trying to get back to that cool demeanor he showed when he first got here.
Okay.
Because that's worked for you so well.
Hey, it worked well with the it worked well with the drill sergeant. Even though I got stuck, messing with Tannic route for however long the trip was.
Okay.
I had to solve false comment.
Yep. So Professor Maltese, he like releases you anyway. It's like you try to strike and he just goes "Eh." At which point you fall backwards.
Any attempt to catch myself?
Yeah, you can do that. You can roll either strength or survival.
I'll stick with survival.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Oh yeah, you're able to catch yourself before all you do is land on your rear end.
Yeah.
Like that's it. So you're able to prevent you from falling straight back.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll just
Excellent.
get up and kind of like brush off my pants and just again, not even say anything.
Okay. And he'll just sort of back up a bit. And he'll be like, "Good morning. What are you doing here? Are you here to learn from me?" I'm going to change his accent up. There's going to be multiple accents. You're going to hear multiple ones. So he's like, what do you want to work with? What do you want?
Alana's
Cat got all
going
your
to-
tongues?
Alana is going to kind of curtsy and say, "Good morning, Professor Maltese. We are here to learn about stealth from you, so I've gathered."
He's
Just
gonna
that
look at you.
to be a
to you?
little rebellious.
And he just like looks at you again with the intense eyes, and he's like, "What did you ask him again, or what did you tell him again?" Sorry.
We are here to learn about stealth from you. Is
Ah.
this satisfactory to you?
And he's gonna look at you and go, "What was that? What was that? What was that thing you just did?" She's talking about your currency.
Well, I do apologize. Not everyone is aware of social etiquette. I curtsied.
Let's keep that to a minimum.
I feel like, don't salute me. I'm not an officer.
Exactly. That's exactly correct. And
He's
so
like, I
he
work
will.
for a living.
Yeah, so he backs up a little bit more, like a couple of steps, and then he's like, "In my class, you're gonna learn some things. You're gonna learn how to sneak up on people. You're gonna learn how to steal things, because in this world, it may come to a point where you have to steal something. Don't worry, it's all games, but you still have to steal it successfully. If you get caught, any of your members get caught, it's game over. So, everybody in a circle, please."
As we're
cracking.
forming into the circle,
Uh-huh.
Soot's gonna go over next to A and kind of tap him on the ankle, get him to look down and kind of do one of these. Is that guy as dead as he looks?
Pretty sure he was deader. I'm pretty sure he's deader than I was yesterday.
Excellent. And then he's gonna kind of like lean back.
A, he's just gonna kind of shake his head. Just, excellent. What? Is how tall is Soot again?
2 feet.
Okay.
He's like mid calf.
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure I heard right from earlier too.
All right. So Professor Maltese says, "So your class will take place out here in this lovely courtyard. As you can see around, there are plenty of things for our in-class assignments. There are like bushes and columns and various other things that can obstruct vision." And he's gonna go. You see him like with his finger, like he's counting something, but he's like pointing at each of you. And Katerina, you shall be the seeker. Everyone else must hide. And you must find them. I will need you to close your eyes.
Okay.
And count to 25. At which point,
Okay.
everyone must go and hide.
I would say under A's breath when the professor mentions that he's going to go like, well, it shouldn't be too hard for Soot.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
been shortest.
So, Katerina, it's you. You can start counting. 25.
I am. I'm up to 24.
Okay. So everybody should be hidden at this point.
We're in a courtyard, right?
Yep. There's like bushes and statuary and like little walls here and there and things of that nature that you could easily hide in.
Alright. Yeah. So A's gonna kind of try and pull an Austin Powers. Remember in Goldmember when he was like right next to the statue?
Oh yeah. So that should be fun.
That was a 10.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you're able to blend into the statue. So, all right, Katerina, it's ready or not. Here I come.
Okay.
So, and I will. If you tell me which way you want to go, I'll tell you what's in your way.
I am going to fly up and get a bird's eye view.
Okay.
Rude.
Isn't that cheating?
It's using my abilities.
It's still rude.
Okay, so you fly up.
Yep.
All right. So when you fly up, you're like, yes, and you looking down. All you see is like a black dome.
Oh, come on.
Love
I
it.
was going to use the skills I had available.
Luck of the roll, or unluck
right.
of the roll.
Coming back down. Well, that didn't work.
And as you
All right.
come down and you pass through the dome disappears.
Okay. So there are bushes, columns, trees.
Yep.
I will go towards the bushes first.
Okay, that you going to your left? That'll be
Yes.
to your left. All right. Now comes the fun part. Now, let's see, who's behind the bush? Let me roll for this. All right, Carrick, you are behind the bush, or
Ooh,
being
okay.
one with the bush, whichever. So you must. Now you can move stealthily somewhere else if you sense that she's coming. Or you can just try to blend in with the bush.
Be one with the bush.
Gee, I'm gonna try to stay as quiet as possible and blend in, and try to be as still and quiet as possible so that she doesn't see me.
Okay, roll your guile for me in your sheet.
Fuck!
Instead, he pulls a John Cena, does a can't see anything, and then gets seen anyway.
Oh my god, that is so
I
funny.
step on thorns and yelp in pain.
So, Katarina, I need you to roll me a intelligence.
A challenge?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So as you come around the bush, you see Carrot like intertwining himself into the bush, like trying to hide.
And I'm
But you catch him,
come on out.
and you're like,
Kedek, as you start, he like takes two of the branches, just go.
you can't see me. Roll guile again, and you roll intelligence to challenge it. Oh my god! Yeah,
No.
so you're like there.
There's
and
so much no.
I can almost see her like tilting her head at you, like, really?
Well, there's our crunk moment of the night.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
okay,
so
you can't see it. That's
Come
two
on out.
ones in a row.
okay, so she caught you. You have to go back to the center of the courtyard where you began.
Kedek kind of walks back there with his head low, like, "Aww."
And you
I
come
feel
across.
like based on last session, it will not be the first time you get multiple ones in a row.
Mhm.
So when you come back, you'll see Professor Maltese sitting at a small table with tea, and he indicates for you to sit down with him.
He kind of sulks and sits down next to him, like almost like a little bit defeated.
It's all right. Tough breaks. But yeah, have some tea. And he pours you a cup of tea. Would you like sugar?
Yes, please, thank you.
How many lumps?
4.
Okay, and he'll put 4 lumps in your cup. And here's your spoon.
And you get hit in the
And
head with a hammer 4 times.
And there's exactly. And then there's like little finger foods and things. He's like, please help yourself.
So you lose, you get snacks.
And then we will observe. You and I, we will observe. And he hands you a pair of binocular-looking devices. And he's like, there you go. You can see all of what's happening.
Ooh. And
So what do you do?
I'm gonna assume Kedek has never seen these before in his life, so he's gonna like take a look at it and go ahead and like peer through them.
When you peer through these binoculars, they're almost like X-ray binoculars. You can literally like look around the courtyard and you can see where everyone is hiding.
I'm gonna be looking around at everyone, at everything. I'm like, oh, like trying to take it all in of ideas. I'm gonna assume one of them is in a super awkward, weird position and start laughing.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Probably
Actually,
A.
no. I'm gonna spot Kel, and I'm gonna spot A, and he's not even hiding. They're like that, and I like do like a little with the binoculars, like, what son of a bitch?
Hey, sometimes the best hiding is hiding in plain sight. Okay, so Katarina, where do you go next? You're looking at the bush. If you're looking at the bush, to your left, you'll see a set of like columns, and what used to look like a small building, but just the columns are remaining in some partial walls. If you look kind of to your diagonal, you'll see like a small wall that kind of encloses the corner of this courtyard. If you look straight ahead, you'll see the other bush on the other side. And if you turn and look to your right, you'll see Carrick sitting with Professor Maltese.
I will go left to the columns.
Okay, let's see who's at the columns. That would be Alana.
Crap.
So you can roll guile, and you can challenge with intelligence, or yeah, let's go intelligence. Well, yeah, let's do intelligence. I think she's smarter than anything else. So yeah, so Alana, roll your guile, and then you can challenge that with intelligence, Katarina.
Alrighty. No, that.
A 3 and a 1. Okay. So as Katarina's like, I know there's somebody over there. So she heads that way. And as she just about gets to the columns, she hears something to her right. Over by that wall. What do you do?
I'm gonna continue searching around the columns
Okay.
in case someone just like threw a rock to distract me.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So again, Alana, roll guile, and Katarina, roll intelligence. It's a 3. That's a 5. So as you are like circling around these columns, Alana's trying to match your orbit, basically, and then she slips up just a little bit, and you're able to catch her shoulder in sight. So what do you do?
Gotcha.
Good job.
Okay. And then you'll go back to the same spot where Professor Maltese and Carrick are sitting, and he'll indicate for you to sit down.
Okay.
Going to sit as classily as she can.
And he will pour you some tea. He's like, would you like sugar?
Yes, just one, please.
Okay. He picks up a lump and he hands it to you. He says, here, please help yourself to finger foods. And there's like a plate of the chocolates that look like the chocolates you had from the night before.
Oh,
and there's
dang,
all sorts of.
I want to lose.
There's all of these like confectionaries. All these delicious looking sort of confectionaries. So, what do you do when you sit down?
Alana's gonna look a little upset, but still, holding her head high.
Okay. Do not worry. Everybody loses at stealth sometimes. Probably most of the time. Don't worry, you'll be able to redeem yourself soon. Okay?
You see Carrick excitedly looking through the binoculars.
And he's
Just
going to
not
hand
even
you
noticing you're
a
there.
pair as well, Elena.
Alana's gonna look through them to see where everybody is.
Yep, and you're able to see all of them through objects. You can actually see through the objects. So, all right. Where do you go next, Katarina?
I'm going to the wall.
All right. Okay, that would be Soot hiding amongst the wall rocks. And so you'll roll your guile, and Katarina will roll her intelligence to see if she spots you. That's a 3. That's a 5. Yep. It's a little difficult because he kind of blends in with the gray rocks a bit. But every once in a while, you'll see his hair kind of blow in the wind.
I spy with my little eye.
Okay.
Soot.
Soot. Come on out.
I guess I'll get up and I'll come out.
Cool. And there'll be someone to escort you to the table where Professor Mercutio and Carrick and Alana are.
Professor Maltese.
Yes, sorry, Professor Maltese. And you get there, and again, he's like, welcome. Would you like some tea?
Sure, thank you.
He hands it, he pours it. He's like, do you take sugar?
No, thank you.
Very well. Please help yourself to finger snacks. There's some fruits and vegetables and cakes and chocolates and various confectionaries.
You're just gonna hear, ooh.
It's like, I've never had anything like this before. Swanky. Swanky.
Very different than what I'm used to.
Yeah. Yes, the music is supposed to be playing. All right, so where do you go now?
I'm going to the other bushes.
Okay. Well, that will be Wormslayer. If he'll roll Guile and you roll Intelligence, please. Or Gath. Sorry. That's a 3 for Gath. And a 5 for him. Yep. So you're able to see him sort of ducked behind. I mean, he is really trying to like hide. He's like really trying to hide. But you just see, you can just see over and see the top of his head.
So come on out, Gath. One left.
So Gath, they'll lead
By
you
the
to
way,
the table.
flying
Oh, go
is
ahead.
cheating.
I'm cheating? What?
I said flying is cheating.
I'm not
she did.
flying
She
now.
came back down. Yeah, she came back down.
Oh, I know. He's just
Okay.
saying
Don't
because
call
you're
hacks.
cowardly.
See, you're
because
just
you
making
lost.
commentary on her flying originally. Got it. I'm with you now.
I
Okay.
thought it was smart.
All right. Well,
All right.
they'll escort you, Gath. They'll escort you to the table, and Professor Maltese is like, "Would you like some tea?
Yes, Professor, thank you.
Or would you like sugar?
Yes, please.
How many lumps?
2, and I'll give them myself.
Oh, there you go. And he'll hand you the little tongs,
I'll put in 2.
and he'll say, "Please help yourselves to snacks and foods, confectionaries, while we watch the last." Okie doke. So, here we go.
I'm going towards the statues.
Okay. Roll that guile. Again. A 3. And a 3. So meets it, beats it. And you can you see the statue, and it's almost hard to actually see that there's anyone else there. I mean, you're literally like kind of going from one side to the other, going, something doesn't look right here. And then once you approach it, then you can kind of see the distinguishing difference
Okay.
between it.
Come on out, eh?
Okay. It's all right. So that's you'll go to the table as well, both of you. They'll give you some tea and a few snacks. And then you'll see Professor Maltese stands again and starts going, Alana, you're it. Please stay here and count to 25. Everyone else, hide.
Who's it?
Kevin
Alana.
speeds off as fast as he can. He just zoom.
Gath will find a place to
Oh,
disappear.
come on.
I love it. We're going to highlight all the fun quotes from the chat. Okay. So Alana, so everyone has gone and hidden? I'm assuming so. So, all right. So from the table, if you look out into the courtyard, you'll see on either side of the walkway are 2 large bushes. On that
Well, you don't
far
recycle
left,
medicine bottles?
I do. To your sort of left-ish, towards the end there on the left is the columns of whatever that building was. Then, of course, as you kind of leave that and go to the edge of the courtyard, there's a small sort of angular like wall, and then there are the statuary. So, where's everybody gonna hide? Let me ask that. Let's ask that. Where are you guys? Y'all can tell me. Where are you gonna hide?
I'm climbing the tree.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go to the columns, but I'm gonna go up and hang on the columns up high,
Okay. Cool.
as high as I can.
Okay. You can do a strength check for me.
I can fly up and hang on.
You can fly up. If that's what you're doing. I just said you were going to climb up.
I meant I
That's
was
why
gonna.
like, oh.
Well, yeah.
No, that's fine. If you're going to fly up there, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, A is going to climb up a tree.
Okay. A's
I
up
always
in a
get-
tree.
I figured the strength check was to see if she can hold on.
Are you going to go and like land on top of the column, or are you going to try to like hold on to it and hide
Oh
behind
no,
it?
if I can land, if there's a place I can land on top, that's what
Oh
I'll
yeah,
do.
it's flat.
Yeah.
It's like a flat, stone going across. All right, what about Soot and Carrick and Gath? Where do y'all hide?
Soot is going to run to the furthest corner
Mhm.
away,
Mhm.
and he's going to do like a chinchilla and take a dirt bath and just kind of like dig down.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Predator.
That is so awesome.
Also, so rude.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, so all right, so you've basically buried yourself like a sand spider. Actually,
Yep.
I love it. Oh my god! All right, Carrick, where did you go?
Is there an area in here that looks like almost like a gazebo?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of like sort of sort of like they're called mansions, but they're sort of like buildings, sort of outsourced buildings. There's a couple of like gazebo styles out there as well.
Because I think Carrick wants to try to climb up inside, like to basically be on like the inside of one of the roofs, hanging on.
Okay,
there. Yeah.
roll me that strength check.
All right. 7.
Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, you're able to scurry up in there and just like hold on. like
Spider
Never
Carrick,
find me.
Spider Carrick.
I choose Fireball. Okay, I'm gonna put that one there too.
I mean,
Okay,
it'll work.
it will. It will. All right, Gath, where are you hiding?
I'm gonna find a pile of like rocks near along the wall and basically bury myself in the rocks.
Okay.
Y'all are being mean. Just FYI.
All right. So, Elena, you have officially counted to 25. Where do you go first?
Well, since I had hidden behind the columns when I was hiding, I'm going to go check the columns.
Okay. If you can roll your guile for me there, Katarina.
Is that an attack or a challenge?
It's a challenge. Oh, 6. She's hid pretty well. So you can use intelligence, or you can use. Well, you rolled before I gave you the option, but I was saying you can roll intelligence or charisma.
I get the feeling that charisma will be the exact same, but you know what?
Fair
Let's
enough.
try it.
Try it. Let's see what happens. A 3.
Oh,
It's not horrible. I mean,
fuck. Slightly better.
yeah. So you get around there and you're like
Triple what you
looking,
initially rolled.
and you don't see anyone. Let me see here before you continue on. Katarina, I need you to roll survival for me, please.
What is that skill based on? Intelligence?
Survival?
Yeah.
You should have survival in your drop-down menu.
Yeah, but I mean, like I have a 2 for deck, so if it's based on deck, what is it based on?
It's just a skill in the category.
Yeah, it's just a
Like-
skill check. I mean, that's it. There's no. I mean, it should be whatever yours is. It should be in there automatically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a survival roll.
Okay.
It's in the drop down.
Okay. So, okay, you're still good. You're still up where you are. pretty well hidden. Alana, what color? Oh, okay, so Katarina, what color are your feathers?
Brown and black.
Okay, like a mixture of brown and black, or like individual brown and black feathers?
Mixture.
Okay, cool. Can you roll me, Alana? Roll me an intelligence check. A challenge. Or roll, or just what, a challenge. Intelligence. Ooh. Okay, so as you are not finding, you're not finding Katarina at all. You have no clue. So where do you go from here? And I'll tell you what happens.
I guess I'm just gonna go towards the wall.
Okay. So as you're leaving the columns, you happen, out of the corner of your eye, you happen to see something laying on the ground.
Oh no, I'm molting.
You see a feather, black, very much the colors of Katarina's feathers, at the base of the columns.
Alana is going to look up
Okay.
because she knows that birds only drop their feathers when they start to fly or move their feathers.
Okay. So, cool. So you go to look up. Now I'm going to let you, Katarina, I'm going to let you roll another guile check, and you can move while you're doing that to kind of try to hide yourself a little better.
Okay.
But roll your guile for me. A 2? Okay. All right, now roll, Alana, roll your intelligence check. Oh, beats it. So as you're like looking up, you don't see her, but you hear her, like scurrying on the stone where it's got other gravel on it, so you can kind of hear the. But you don't see her, but you do hear something.
Katarina, I know you're up there.
I will give up the pretense and fly down
Okay.
and say, "Good job. I
Okay.
thought I had you."
And then the little attendants will come and take you to the table to have some tea and some goodies. So, all right, where do you go to next, Alana? The wall?
Yay, Katarina, you lost.
I admit it.
She's gonna keep the course and head towards the wall.
Okay. So, Soot, you can hear her coming. The vibrations in the ground. You know someone's approaching.
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna lay perfectly still and just like tighten up as much as I can in like the smallest little ball, so that way I'm taking up like the smallest amount of like space, kind of like a roly-poly.
Okay. Oh, I love that. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to roll guile for me twice and take the highest number.
Ooh.
A 3. Okay, now Alana, you can do your intelligence challenge to see if you can make a 3 or better. And you did.
Well, shit.
So
I'll
when
take
you
a 6.
walk over to the wall, there's only one spot that there's no grass in. It's about the size of Soot.
Alana is. This is gonna be mean. Alana is going to like step on the spot and just press her foot down repeatedly.
Ah!
Okay. So wait,
so rude.
are you going to step on him? Is that what you're doing?
I am stepping on the dirt where he's in.
Okay.
He wants to dig underground. I will tamp down the ground.
I'm going to. Okay, so I'm going to let. Oh, goodness, give me a second. I need to figure out how I want you to do this.
I'm so small.
I know.
But
you
it's just
are.
like pressing down on the ground, just like, I know you're there.
This is too similar to squishing a bug. I don't like it.
Okay, I want you to roll survival for me.
Me?
Yes, that was the plan, DG.
Okay, that's good. Now I need Alana. I need you to roll an intelligence challenge for me, please, against his 5.
That's most likely gonna fail. See? Told ya.
Yeah. So, as you are like poking at the ground, he's going, I know you're in there. Soot, you're able to dig very quickly a tunnel under the wall.
Deuces.
And you pop out on the other side.
Deuces, oozes.
So, what do you do,
He
Goose?
really is.
Or Soot?
Um,
Mole rat.
How tall is
But I
the
will
Is
wall?
it Rufus?
The one thing I will say though about this, what just happened, it fits into your backstory so well. I think
Yeah.
I really do. Just like, oh hey, we could kind of okay, twofer. I got a twofer there.
Right.
So yeah, the wall itself is only it's a 4-foot wall at its highest, and then it slopes downward, just sort of marking the corner of the courtyard. There's one on the other side as well.
Is there
way
like,
on the other side?
is there like a spot where like I'd be able to like kind of hop up and kind of like peek over the wall like real quick?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna reach down and grab like a little pebble,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna hop over the wall real quick and toss it down on her head and then hop back down.
Okay. All right. So you drop the rock on her head, and which startles her. And I'm assuming you look around to see who threw it at you.
Well, yeah, I'm also
So I
going to be looking.
So
I will be looking
want,
up. So
Right. I want Soot. You can roll me another guile, please, and you, Elena, can roll me an intelligence or charisma, your choice.
Ooh.
I'm not winning.
No. Okay, so he's able to like, boop, and then just like drop back down behind the wall before you even catch him. So you're like, where'd that come from? Okay. What are you gonna do now?
I'm
She's
going
probably
to.
pretty certain. She's probably real quick. She's probably pretty certain that the little rat's around here somewhere.
Yeah. So she's gonna check the other side of the wall.
Okay. Okay, so to the other side of the wall you go. Soot, are you going to try to counter hers and try to hide on one of the sides, or are you going to do something else? There are bushes and trees behind this wall.
I'm gonna try and go right back through the same hole and come back up on the other side.
Okay. Absolutely. You can absolutely do that. I'm going to have you roll a survival for me again.
It's like whack-a-mole.
And then,
cat
Alana,
and
you can roll
mouse.
me
We're
another
gonna-
intelligence.
Yeah. We're playing whack-a-mole.
5. So, as you come around the side of the wall, you see his
5?
2 little feet kind of going back down into the hole. What do you do?
Soot, found you.
Soot's not here right now. Leave a message.
The message is get out of the hole. You lose.
Oh, fine. Just go over the time. Just run over.
That was really
And I
good.
take him to the table. As you see this 2-foot little dejected creature walking back to the
And she
table.
calls out, "I still owe you for the rock."
You'll have to catch me this time.
All right, so where do you go next?
She is going to head for the bushes.
Okay. All right. So if you're hiding in the bush, roll me roll me guile, and then you roll intelligence. I think that's Gath, right? Is Gath in the bushes?
No, he's hiding by one of the other walls.
Oh, that's right. He's hiding by the other wall. Who was that? Was there anybody in the bush? Nope, I don't think so. So yeah, you get there and there's nobody there.
All right, I forgot where everybody was hiding. Not gonna lie.
It's
My
okay.
memory
I
kinda
know
died.
where everyone's hiding. There are a collection of gazebos on the property, and there are other walls.
She's gonna check by the gazebos then.
Okay. So to the gazebos. All right. So you come to the gazebo, and go ahead and roll. Carrick roll guile, and Elena roll intelligence check for me. Oh, sorry. I was reading something. Oh. So meets it, beats
They're
it.
both twos.
So you walk into this gazebo. Oh, I want Carrick to roll something for me before I go there.
Okay.
Actually, roll a survival check. Okay. So, as you're sort of like have yourself pinned up in the top of this thing, it's really kind of warm in there. To the point where like sweat is sort of like starting to run down your face to the end of your nose, and it's just hanging there. You're just like, oh god, and it just goes boop, and it just drops, and it just boop right onto Alana's shoulder.
Gross. So
And-
gross.
There's
And
plenty
Alana
more where
is
that came from.
Alana is obviously going to feel the drop on her shoulder.
Oh yeah, you'll.
She is going to look up.
And the
Carrick.
moment Alana looks up, basically knowing he's caught, Carrick is gonna let go and just go, sneak it out! And just fall down towards her.
Fair enough.
Like, if
So,
I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna have fun with it.
Absolutely. So I need Alana. I need you to roll me a dexterity check, please.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, here's hoping this doesn't suck, because I can roll it at level 2.
Well, this just got interesting.
That's a
Thanks,
challenge, right?
Valentino.
Do I?
Well, I sent you a DM.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was that? Oh, there it goes. A 5. That's not bad. So you're able to like you're literally able to just
I take a
step
Looney
out of the
Tunes
way.
step out of the way.
Yep. And he just goes.
He does just
Ow.
flat on his face, one leg up, just like.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, why me? Why is it always me?
And Alana leans over and just says, "That was a really good try."
He looks up and goes, I tried. You can see he definitely has a smile on his face now. He's after that first one, he's gotten more into it and like is now here having fun.
Okay. All right, so that only leaves, I think, one, right? Oh, we haven't.
No, I haven't found.
No, we haven't found A yet either, have we?
Or gas.
Yeah,
A and gas.
I also don't think it. Yeah.
Okay.
So then Alana is gonna head towards one of the other walls.
Okay.
Because surely they wouldn't hide together in the same gazebo area, right?
Maybe. Roll an intelligence check for me. Just see if you can just sort of scan.
Seven.
Okay. 7's not bad. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah. All right, so as you're looking and scanning the horizon, you do see Gath trying to sneak away from where he was to a place that you've already checked, but you kind of catch him in mid stealthy move, or what he thought was a stealthy move. So you're able to catch him.
Gath! Come on.
I'll look and go, oh shit.
Damn it. You caught me.
It was a good shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when I'm rolling all ones.
Welcome to last session.
I know, I was one people rolling a lot of ones.
I don't like
We'll
that.
escort
music
you back to
change.
the table, and you'll have tea and various things. So now we have to find our last member.
And considering the music, I don't like the change in music considering I'm the last one to be found.
Nope. Nope. I don't like it either.
Okay, so where do you go next? There are groupings of like larger trees, sort of 4 groupings of them at each of the corners.
I
And then of course
think
the
I'm
gazebo
gonna head
statuary.
towards one of the trees.
Okay. Odd. You choose odd or even.
Odd. Always pick what you are.
Fair enough. Okay. At the moment, you don't see anything. Like from a distance, you're walking towards the trees and you're scanning them, and you don't see anything necessarily out of the ordinary.
Alana's gonna look up into the trees as she gets closer to them.
Okay. So, you can roll that guile for me, and Alana, roll your intelligence.
Hey.
Whoa!
I'm not making that.
Damn! No, you don't. All you see are leaves.
Well,
I had a good feeling about A's.
oh,
rolls
it was a
today.
10, Dad. It was a 10.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't see anything.
As we all know, I do not do well.
Okay, so you don't see anything up in the trees. You're really looking, but you just don't see. If there's something up there, it's just out of your sight line. And these trees are very, very full and thick at the tops. They almost look like umbrellas, almost.
Alana's gonna try and like shake one of the trees.
Okay. All right. Let's do that strength check for me.
Joke's on you, that tree's actually a person.
No.
Yeah. Nope. It's the
Joke's on
tree
you. That tree is a lot tougher than me.
Yeah. These trees, it's a big, like the circumference of this trunk is massive. It probably, you wouldn't be, I mean, you might be able to vibrate it a little bit. I don't think you can actually shake it.
Oh, well.
Will,
Yeah.
out of curiosity, because I'm pretty sure A probably mess with like acorns just up there. Would I be able to feel any vibrations from the top where I'm at?
Good
Perhaps.
vibration.
And, okay, and are the vibrations enough to cause like maybe a couple acorns to fall loose and fall? As far as Alana would be concerned.
Let me roll and see what it is. Let me see. We'll say odds and evens once again.
Yep.
What do you want?
Even.
Even, yes. Odd, no.
Okay.
That is a 2. So yes.
All right. So I just want to just like a couple of acorns I have in my hand. I just want to let them fall
Okay.
and maybe see if any hit Alana just from them shaking the tree.
Yes, they will hit her because she doesn't know they're coming. So they will boop 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 boop.
Sorry.
Alana is now going to climb the tree because now she knows something's up there.
Okay. The tree is not difficult to climb. It actually has what look like, where the original there were branches, but now they look like steps. Like people have been using them as steps to kind of get up into the canopy of the tree. Watermelon falls out.
Be nice.
An anvil. Anybody seen a coyote and a roadrunner?
That's in the other coterie.
Okay. There's another one from Mad Hatter. Yes, but what kind of oak?
At least it ain't a whopping willow.
It is not a whopping willow. Or
Thank
is
God
it?
for me.
Or could I suddenly make
I
it?
said, thank God for you. I'm the one that's up in the tree.
So is
tree
that
goes
strength
down
or
to the ground,
survival
the
for
whopping
climbing the
willow
tree?
comes up.
Let's not get you sued.
Okay, so you're able to climb up into the tree for sure. As you get to the base of the canopy, it gets a little thick in there, and you really can't see more than maybe a couple of feet in front of you because there's so much foliage.
Say you're a squirrel.
Nice. Am I able to see them climbing up from where I'm at?
She's just gonna.
You can either move stealthily to try to get away from her and hide somewhere else in the canopy.
All right, so
Or
I'm
you
able
just-
to. I know they're climbing. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's push my luck. I want to see if I can move stealthily either to another part of the canopy or if there's two trees close enough to get into another tree.
Okay. So you're going to do 2 things for me. 1, you're going to roll guile.
Yep.
Then 2, you're going to roll survival.
Okay. Oh fuck. That's a 1.
That is a 1.
And I got a
2.
Yeah. So yeah, I got found
Yeah.
anyway.
She got you. She tagged you on your heel.
I did say I pushed my luck. So
Yeah, you did indeed. You literally got to stay there. Don't move. All right, so that's everybody. Alana, you found everybody, and Professor Maltese is like, "Well done, everyone. Well done." Now on to the second part of this class. If you will follow me, he sort of floats towards the back of the school, and there is like this sort of. It's like this sort of like almost like a Greek style temple. That's the look of it. And there are like guards and things of that. And he brings you guys to a small clearing. And he says, now for the ultimate test. You have to sneak into that building without being detected and take the red gemstone that is sitting on a plinth in the middle of it. That is your test.
This is gonna be fun.
What did I miss?
You are all on the. Basically, Professor Maltese gave you your assignment for the day, which is to basically break into this Greek-style building and take a red gemstone off a plinth inside. There are guards at the front and there are guards at the back. There are no windows, except for what looks like a porthole window towards the top of the roof line, which looks like it may catch sunlight and light the interior of the building. So Professor Maltese is like, I now leave you to your skills. And he kind of floats backwards and away into a shadow. So what do you do?
I don't feel very skilled at this yet. You know?
Get your feet wet.
So make sure I heard you right. Standard entrance for a Greek style temple that has a portcullis near the top.
Yep.
Okay.
Did this just turn into a team exercise?
It sure did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, this is a team exercise. Professor Maltese was rather impressed with your skills, and he felt that it was time. He's going to put you in a little tougher challenge. So yes, you must sneak into this building without being seen, and take the red jewel from the plinth inside.
Use your mole rat abilities to dig in.
I'm gonna say,
like, you know,
Are the guards out front like patrolling back and forth, or just standing there?
they're just sort of standing on either side of the door with their hands kind of folded, their arms folded, just kind of scanning the area. And there are other people in the area. You guys aren't the only ones over there. Go ahead.
So you said there was a porthole up on the roof, right?
Yeah, it's
like
sort of it's at the very, very top of the sort of peak. There's one right there that leans down and into the building.
Is it big enough for a person to get through?
Probably soot size, yeah.
Okay.
Catalina, can you go up into that porthole and just at least see what's going on inside the place?
If you distract the guards.
Well, I figured you could fly up from the side since there aren't any guards on the sides.
there's other people though.
But the guards are just at the front and the back, right?
Correct. That's all that the professor told you. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. There are no windows. Except for
Well, I can
portal.
check it out and see if it opens.
How strong are you? Think you could carry me?
Probably. If it opens, then maybe we could lower you down with a rope or something. Anyone got a rope?
Or we can at least get up there and scout it and see if there's anything we can do.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what I suggested.
Yeah, it was like I said, we
I was
can't
piggybacking off your idea.
I appreciate it.
I was like,
YOLO.
I'm not even joking. I was actually going to have to say that as a joke. of
Don't tell
throwing
the
shit up
elf.
there.
No, I could probably carry him up there, but
But what I was gonna-
once we get up there, how are we going to, if it opens, which is an if, how are we going to lower him down inside?
Maybe it's not a matter of lowering it down. Maybe it's just... He said it looks like it catches light. Maybe we can obscure it a little bit.
Or by being up there, you can keep an eye out on what's going on inside while the rest of us try to figure out a way to get soot into the other ways.
I really wish we had walkie-talkies.
Walkie,
What's
what?
a walkie-talkie?
I don't know. It's something I'm working on.
2 cans on a string.
That's it.
Some
How about
thread.
shoestrings? We got some shoestrings.
Okay, that's the new string one. There you go, DG.
All right. Well, I can fly. If that's the plan, I can try and fly up from the side and just at least check out the window.
Honestly, I think we just need you to check the inside, see what we're expecting in there, and then you can just come down and report it to us.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna fly up top.
Yep.
Roll guile.
Oh, Lord. I don't want to be the reason we fail. You know? Please.
Well, I mean, one of us is going to be the reason we fail.
Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second.
Alter continuum.
Are there any stipulations for this? Like, he just like get in there, right?
Yeah, he didn't give you guys any details other than there are 2 guards in the front, 2 guards in the back.
And the gem will need to steal.
Yeah, he just said we couldn't be seen, but that's why I kept trying to say, like, Will said there's other people around besides the guards.
Okay, so the guard, one of the guards does not spot you flying to the top of this building. Let me see if the other one does. Oh no, he doesn't either. So, so you're able to fly to the top of the roof. And can you do an intelligence check for me? Just a straight intelligence, like a challenge. Just so I want to see you. 2. Okay, so while you're up there and you're just like, okay, here I am. I'm going to look through this little porthole, see what's what. But as you're going down to like look through the porthole, you'll notice that there's a crowd gathering.
No.
So what do you do?
Are they looking up?
Oh yeah, they're looking up.
So
they're
I'm
like,
gonna
what,
take.
like what are they pointing? They're like,
I'm gonna take a quick look and then fly down the other side.
Okay, so you're gonna slide down to the other side, like down to the ground or onto the other side of the roof.
After I'm gonna take a quick look, since I'm right there, see what I see, and then fly down before.
Roll an intelligence for me.
Assassin's Creed this shit and blend in.
10. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you're able to. You do a quick look, and you're able to. It looks like an empty room with the plinth in the middle and this big red, what looks like a jewel or something, sort of sat on top of it.
Okay.
And you notice that there's another porthole on the other side because there's a shaft of light that's hitting this gem. And now that you put your head in the way, that sunbeam is no longer hitting that gem. So you see the gem starts to shake.
Oh, it's booby trap. Okay, that's good
What do
to
you
know.
So
Oh no, I
what do
just
you do?
looked quick and then I got out of the
Okay,
way, so the light will come back.
So when you looked and the light went away, and then you, right before you left, or as you're leaving and the sun refilters in, you see it, the jewel just sort of stop that before you go back over.
Okay. So then I'm gonna casually stroll back around to the front of the building, you know, like I'm
Okay.
just sightseeing, you know.
Okay.
Whistling.
Let's see. Roll a survival check for me.
Oh Lord.
Let's see if you can get, or well, because you're not trying to be stealthy. You're literally walking through them.
6.
Okay, that's not bad. So you're able to get past them without anyone asking questions.
Okay.
They don't even look at you. They're just sort of like so intently staring at forward. So you go to rejoin the team?
Yep.
Okay.
And I will report everything I saw.
Okay.
So there's a crowd around here too.
Well, they just sort of once Catherine came down, the crowd kind of went, "Oh, okay," and they kind of dispersed. Like, "Oh, the drama's over. Okay, moving on."
Okay.
So not only is it a question of getting inside, but something about the light hitting the gym. I believe if we remove the gym from the light, possibly some kind of alarm.
Well, I did practice School of Light. So maybe a light spell can help with that?
How many schools of magic were we allowed to pick? 1, 2.
It was
4.
4 from 4 different schools. The basic spells from 1 basic spell from 4 different schools. Sorry.
The 1/2 action spell from 4 different schools. That's what it was. Okay. Cool.
Well, it
The
was counterspell and 3 others.
gotcha. So the 2 guards that we can see,
Uh-huh.
how are they positioned? Like, how far are they from like pillars, walls?
They
anything like
are
that?
sort of like the front of the building. You have the 4 pillars,
Mhm.
and then there's a large open space there where the door is, and the guards are on either side of the door.
Are they like posted like against the wall kind of situation?
No, not really. They stand away from the wall a little bit, but they're like there holding their spears.
I guess my question is, are they within 5 feet of the wall?
Oh yeah.
That's what I needed to know.
Okay, so the problem with trying to get in from above is that there's a lot of people here and it immediately drew attention. So if that's our plan of entry, we gotta have a distraction. Not only to draw the guards, but all these other people.
Well, I was going to say before you flew up, Carrick, how good is your acting?
My what?
Your acting.
My acting. I mean, I could definitely be willing to be a decoy. I don't know how well I do.
I mean, I'm thinking about do something I've seen before called Get Help, where pretty much you act like you're dying.
You know,
The local
Maybe-
sword-
I could try to do that, I guess.
What was Katarina? What were you gonna say?
I'm like, what about just someone approaching the guards? Like, we're visitors here, obviously. Like, oh, what's in here? And just seeing what they tell us or what they're.
I mean, Alana, you and I did pretty well with those people back at the club. Maybe we can distract them long enough to get folks in.
I mean, that was mainly being honest and looking cute, so I don't know if that's going to work out the same way it did now. It did then.
That's fair. Fair.
I could pull the looking cute. I don't think the honesty's going to work.
I mean, I could definitely, if y'all want me to try to be some sort of distraction, I could try. Just tell me what y'all want me to do. I'll be willing to give something a shot.
You know, if you Just start fighting that might
Like
draw the
tour
guard's
guide.
attention.
That's gonna be a personal no for me because I do enough with student orientation. I don't want to do tour guide shit right now.
I have another
enough
question.
I have enough issues
Mhm.
directing people to their rooms. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Fair. Your question?
So you said that there was a crowd building like around where the
There
gym itself
was.
is.
There was. Now they've kind of dispersed a bit. There's still plenty of people there, but they're not a lot. After Katarina flew down, they kind of lost interest.
So the main thing is just getting the gem. Period.
Yeah. The gym is your objective without
So-
getting caught.
All right. So we know we're going to have to cause a distraction of some kind. But
I have a-
still, what is our point of entry?
I have
we
a
gonna try and
4-step
distract
plan.
them and go through the door?
You're gonna look over and Soot is gonna be standing there. He's gonna have his eyes closed. He's gonna be doing like this kind of thing.
So,
Gaussian.
what
You're
are
the
you
Waking
doing?
mathematical genius.
I have a 4-step plan, and I think we can get this.
Four-step plan. Oh my
I'm
god,
listening.
I freaking love that.
So,
I
first
think
step.
it'll take you more than 4 steps to get there, buddy.
No. Just hear me out. First step. Somebody has to take out the guards. So who here is?
Oh my god, why is it I heard you say someone has to take off their clothes? I'm like, I think that would
Because
probably be A.
Because it's late
And
at
now
night and your teacher brain ain't working.
And
Yeah,
now we're
it is.
getting to step 5.
Yeah. It's freaking work soccer.
Fine. That's a contingency plan.
Profit.
Well,
So
we
first
don't
step.
have
Sounded like
dragons,
Plan
so that's
C,
out the
okay?
window.
So first step, we take out the guards. Second
Okay.
step, we block the light from the roof. Third step, we create light inside. Fourth step, somebody grabs the gem and runs like hell.
How do we get in?
Not a horrible idea.
So here's my thought. Whoever here has higher intelligence, we'll say, can use a wind spell to potentially take out the guards, like knock them into each other kind of thing. Whoever can get to the roof blocks the light. Somebody runs inside, casts a light spell to get the light on the gem, and then somebody else jumps up, grabs it, and runs like hell.
Okay, there are 2 windows, so we'd have to have 2 people on the roof.
Not necessarily, because the light was only coming through the one window when you were up there.
No, there were 2.
No, it was only coming through the one. The sun was behind you.
Oh, okay.
The other light that you saw coming, it's from candles that are lit inside.
Oh, I thought they were like
No.
light coming from both.
I think I may have misspoke. It's
Okay.
no, it's just coming from the one wherever the sun is. It's coming through that one.
Question for your plan there.
Mm-hmm.
Who here has the spells you're requiring? Because I know I don't, and I don't plan on using magic again unless for any reason.
Then you can run.
Fair, I've done that enough times. But going off our lesson, I don't think any of us here have light.
I do.
She said she did.
I also have the wind spell.
So do I.
I also
Okay,
have the
so-
wind spell.
And yet you poisoned me instead. Okay, I see how it is, Alana.
Well,
I already
What if-
That's
apologized.
by
for that.
poisoning other people.
what if a couple of people
Seriously,
like
you
got
didn't you
in-
deafen
Huh?
me?
what
Right?
if a couple of people got into a fight? So the
Like
guards
I
would actually
suggested.
leave their post to try and break up the fight?
I was also just thinking, I still have my chocolates. If I down all the chocolates, I can act like I'm sick. If I start throwing them up.
all feasible plans.
Obviously, I'll go
And
with whatever
honestly-
everybody else wants to do, but that was my thought.
I
That was
mean,
my beautiful
honestly-
mind moment.
Or A can just cast another poison school of disease spell, and then someone can actually be sick in front of them.
Ew.
As she kind of,
What if you
she kind of flutters
dead?
her eyes.
You know?
One, I mean, it's a random chance for that. Also, two, I will not cast magic again. Not even if my life depended on it.
You say that now.
Because one day your life may depend on it.
Oh, out of character, I know all too well it will.
I'll be right back. Just tell me what I'm doing when I come back.
Okay. All right. So again, it's a 4-step plan. So what's your
Completely
first step?
foolproof.
What's your first step? Why don't we? Let's take it one step at a time, shall we? What do you need to do your first step?
Deal with
Well,
the
we
guard.
have to take out
Okay.
the guards.
So how do you want to do that?
Well, me
I
personally,
know what you were trying to say, Squall, and I don't think that works. I
Dysentery.
wish we had the spell of dysentery, but we unfortunately do not.
That's a squall special.
I love it. Decetary. All right. So deal with the guards. How do you do that?
Well, my thought was one person can walk up and distract them, and while they're
Okay.
off guard, dual cast draft on both of them, and then knock them out.
All right, what are we doing?
Step
I-
1. So
I think
step 1,
the
distract the guard.
magic approach wouldn't be very subtle. But then again, distract a couple of us, get into a fight isn't
It's
so
not-
either.
Well, who of us knows the wind spell other than me?
I do.
Okay. So, here's the thing. I only know how to talk about one thing as a way to distract people. So, unless somebody wants to get really fashionable really fast, someone else might want to do the distracting.
I can try and deal with the guards. They never expect the little guy.
Fair.
No, they
Okay,
never
okay,
expect
Little
the
guy's
Spanish
the most
Inquisition.
likely to get in.
All right. So you're going to go and distract the guards?
I'll distract the guards.
Okay. So tell me, what does that
All right.
look like?
I will when the time is right. We also need to distract the crowds, though.
Quicksand.
So
I can't.
I will fly up, but I think if I wait to block the light until Elena goes in,
Hey, Caddick,
so she's cast light before I block the other light.
Okay.
hey, Caddick. Perhaps to distract the crowd, he can dance like he did the other night at the raid.
That is true.
Dance like no one's watching.
That would also
No,
distract
dance like
the
everyone's
crowd.
watching.
Dance,
I
dance to
I
make
dare
sure
you to.
everyone does watch.
I dare you to do the Uhura fan dance. Star Trek 5. Star Trek 5.
I'm assuming I still have those glow sticks on me.
Oh, yeah.
That would also distract the crowd, so that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
You'll
I mean,
distract
I
the
could
crowd
definitely
and the
try-
guards.
Yeah, I could
Random
definitely
dude
try-
dancing in front. Yeah, I would be very concerned, and I would go over and figure out what drugs he was on.
Are you okay?
And if you take your clothes off, it'll get even more attention.
Okay. Well, we'll get his streaking like he wanted.
If you do that, we might not have to do anything about the guards.
That is very true. That is very true.
Quick, somebody redeem the dragon's milk.
Oh God.
I mean, it's a lot easier if there was like music or something playing that I could dance to. It's hard to just find your own beat.
Oh, here we go.
That's
How about
what
this
you
one?
shall receive,
How about this
apparently.
But I could try to I could definitely attempt some sort of distraction like that. So I
Here you
think
go.
What we really need
There
right
you
now.
go. There's your dance music.
so like is that the plan? Do y'all want me to try to put on a performance?
Yep.
I think we do now.
We and everyone else absolutely want you to do that.
Wait, I'm for record, I'm talking as Kenneth, not as Riku here. Riku cannot dance for the life of him.
No, but Carrick can.
Kenneth can. And you're like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And so I go out to where there's like an more open area. I take out the glow sticks. And I have each of them on like a string at this point. And I start doing almost like a light show toy dance there. almost like partially me.
That's fantastic.
That is wonderful. Okay, so you're gonna go out there and you're gonna shake your boo thing.
I'm gonna try to give off a thing of like, yeah, I want people to like. Obviously, I want people to watch and see how good I am, but it's also like trying to keep that air of, hey, I am practicing here, but watch me.
Okay.
For those seem as awkward that I'm just dancing out of nowhere.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do something very, very strange, but go with me.
Okay.
I need you to roll a couple of things for me. First, I want you to roll charisma.
Okay.
So roll that. Okay.
2.
And now roll me marksmanship.
Marksmanship.
Yes. Let's see if these hips don't lie.
2. Let's see if it hits its target audience.
So you get out there and you're doing your dance, and you pop those hips like Shakira, and the guards are just like staring at you at this point and smiling. The one on the left like winks at you.
Take your clothes off. Start stripping.
He starts dancing with you. He starts coming towards you dancing. He's like put his spear down. So he's like now dancing with you. One of the guards is actually dancing with you.
All right.
The other guard is still there.
Like vibing.
Oh yeah, he's just like totally going to town.
This is totally the gas station scene from Magic Mike.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, it is.
That's why I took it. That's where I took it from.
Right.
I was like, Magic Mike, that's perfect. So you've distracted one of the guards. The other guard's kind of distracted, but he didn't walk down there where you are.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still standing sort of front and center.
Can I try to almost like egg him on and to come join us and have the other guard and see if I can convince the other guard to also be like, hey, it's fine, come on.
Absolutely. Why are we casting quicksand in the chat?
I didn't. It was an accident. I'm sorry.
I was like, are you really?
Really? We're preemptive. I apologize.
Okay, so roll me another charisma check. I'm gonna let you roll it with twice to take the higher number.
All right.
Let's see what you do.
1, 2, 5. Nice.
All right. So as you are dancing with this one guard over his shoulder, you got your arms up on his shoulders, and you're looking over at the other guard, and you're kind of like, "Hey, you want to join us?" You know, type of vibe. And the guard's like standing there. He's like looks around. He's like, "You talking to me?"
Kedrick with that Pontori riz. It's like, all right. Oh, I feel gross saying that word. Ew.
Thank you. It's very phallic. Very much so. So, all right. So, Carrot's dancing. The other guard comes down, and they start they all create like a sandwich down there. They're grinding on you. You're in the middle. They're having a great time. The door is wide open at this point. There's no guards in front of it. Well, it's not wide open, but there's nobody guarding it now.
I'm going up.
Kedrick just like under his breath, kind of trying to just so the other folks can hear. It's like, quick!
Soot is gonna slap A on the back of the leg, give him a look, and just book it towards the door.
Okay.
Alana is gonna go with because she's the one who knows the light spell.
Okay.
And I'm going up to the window.
All right. I need everybody to roll guile for me, except for Carrot, because he's in a sandwich right now.
He's dancing.
He's a man which. I guess I have to roll as well.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you roll as well. Yeah, everybody rolls except for Carrot.
I rolled a 7.
I got a 2.
Okay. So,
You're better than me.
Oh, Katarina. Well, I'm sorry, I'm looking at them again. Yeah, Katarina, you're able to zip up there without anyone seeing you because they're all paying attention to Carrick, grinding on the guards. The others, y'all are, you're all able to make it to the front door, and because Carrick has them kind of distracted enough, so they did not see any of you get to the door. So you're all standing in front of these two gigantic, like what look like bronze doors.
Are the doors closed?
Yes.
God.
Oh,
damn.
God. Surely
Why did we
not.
not think of this?
Probably should have asked that before.
Probably. it would have been fucking helpful. Motherfucker.
Well, here's the thing. Soot can't reach doorknobs.
He's like, that's pretty high. I don't think I can make that.
He's like finger tipping it, just like, eh.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna look down at Soot and just go like, Soot, you want to hear my four-part plan?
As long as the first one's opening the door, hit me.
Nah, it's actually a modification of yours. It's make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to fail, and throw away the plan.
Fair.
Is the door locked? Did anybody check it?
We didn't even know it was closed.
They didn't even know it was closed. They're like, oh,
That
two
doesn't mean it's
gigantic ass
locked.
bronze door.
Yeah. But A is going to try and open the door.
It's locked. But there is a keyhole.
I would say I'm going to try and pick it.
Okay.
I'm going to turn to Alana because they're the fashionista here going like, give me your bobby pins. Because you got to have at least 2 or 3 on you.
I have dress pins, I have safety pins, here's the bobby pins.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that, and I want to try and pick the lock with the bobby pin.
Okay.
Where did I get these tapestry needles from?
Make a mechanical check.
Nope.
Yeah, no, you're not able to get your tools in there.
Yeah, I broke that bobby pin.
Yep. There's a keyhole.
I'm
How
gonna
big?
Where there's a keyhole, there's probably
A
pineapples.
key.
Do
Pineapples.
do any of the guards dancing with Eric have keys on them?
Sleight of hand.
Quite possibly.
I like to think they're all gesturing at you like.
Get the key. Get the key.
All right.
Do I understand their signals?
Yeah, you can roll. You can roll a guile, and
I'm gonna point at it. I'm gonna point at the door, point at him, make the key motion, and point at the guard.
You can roll twice. Take the higher number.
Oh my
There
god.
we go.
There it is. All right, so yeah, as you're bumping and grinding, you put your hand. You're like, oh, there it is. So you slightly disconnect it from his sort of belt, and then you toss it to them.
I
I
do
need
like
you-
kind of like a spin move and like let it go out of my hand towards him.
Yes, and I need you to roll a dexterity for me, please. Okay.
Okay.
So you're able to toss the keys too close to them, but not right to them. So they literally drop right in front of the steps.
Actually, can I make a dex roll to dive to catch them before they hit the ground?
Sure.
I rolled
No.
a 1.
You go and you land just like this far away from them. As they hit the ground and make a cling, clang, clang, clang sound as they all mix together. The two guards on Carrick suddenly go, wait, what was that? Did you hear
I
that?
grab the keys and hide them.
Carrick, what do you do?
I
'Cause now they're getting suspicious.
Ratchet up, buddy.
I do what I
I'm over
can.
here.
Unlock the inner hoe in you.
Start stripping.
It's all about the stripping, apparently.
Was there like a new dancer class or something?
This is funny.
I'm
I got three.
God damn it, Squall.
Good movie.
I'm gonna
First
see-
one good, second one eh.
I'm gonna see if I can
There was no second one.
either have something or use something to try to mimic that sound of them dropping to make it as if it's part of the music. Like I start clinking the glow sticks together to try and make it sound like it's just that they were hearing.
Okay. Roll me a charisma check. You successfully tie them together. They just don't sound like keys.
Great. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue dancing, try to just ratchet it up a bit more, just to try to convince them
All
to
right.
get their attention.
Roll me
back.
another charisma. And this time I'll let you roll it twice, take the higher number.
3. 3.
Okay, 3 is not horrible. So you're able to pull their attention back into you.
Mhm. Okay.
So they're fully distracted again.
I look back at the rest of the group and go,
Get up, move on.
I hand the keys over to Aid.
Paint a portrait to last longer.
Yes, I'll take the keys from Gath. And how many keys are on the ring again?
There are 3 keys.
All right, I'm gonna try whatever the first one on the key ring is.
You can see that the 3 keys are of different sizes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna grab the one that looks like it's the right fit and put it in. Then
This is a really large key, very heavy. So you undo that?
Yep.
Okay. When you undo it, you hear click, click, and you hear things whizzing inside the door, and it just sort of goes slowly opens
Oh,
to
well.
reveal another door.
Oh.
I'm going to look to see if any of the keys match that door.
They do.
I'm going to grab the key that looks like it'll fit that lock.
Okay, you hit it. You hear the gears going. You hear
And
then there's a wall in front of you.
Oh my god.
So what do you do?
A
Who all is in
wall?
there with A? Who's in there with A?
I am.
Everyone? Okay, everyone, roll me an intelligence
me.
check. Ow. Yeah, you're up top. Everybody in here, roll me an intelligence.
Come on, guys.
5,
Please, for the love of
4,
God, don't be
3,
stupid.
6. All right.
I'm not
So
stupid.
Elena, Gath, and and Soot. Oh, actually, you guys see this wall. Then you're kind of looking around, like, what the hell? And you look down, and then there's a keyhole in the floor.
That's rude.
I'm going to assume that the last key I haven't used fits that
Yeah.
one. We'll put it right on in.
Okay. You click it, and the 2 doors behind you just go shut as the floor begins to drop.
Oh, crap.
And
Well,
just
we
drops.
ain't gotta
and
commit to
drops
this bit.
And drops and drops and drops and drops and drops and keeps going until eventually it reaches the bottom of where it was going. And then suddenly you see like a arched tunnel that goes all the way through something to another. You can see the other side. There's another arched entryway.
Okay. I'm going to quietly move down the tunnel to see what I can find. Make sure nothing on the floor that are tripwires.
You can roll it. Yeah, roll an intelligence for me. Let's see what you can see. 2. Okay.
Probably not jack shit.
No, you're not going to be. You can see some things. There do seem to be some what look like you catch just enough light on it. Look, there's a thin wire that goes across the walkway. You catch that one, and then there is something up ahead. You can't quite make out what it is, but you don't think it's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm going to take the exact same steps back and tell the rest of them, like, yeah, this place is booby trapped.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
This wasn't part of my plan.
No, that plan
Like I
fell
said-
apart.
Like I said,
Well, considering it was only 4 parts, I'd imagine there was some room for error.
make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to fail, and throw away the plan.
Yep. So, Gath, what are you doing? You going forward?
Yeah, I'm going to go forward following the steps he took and try to get
Okay.
a better look.
Okay. When you get to his spot, you can roll me an intelligence check, and let's see what you see.
I got a 4.
4? Okay. You can see the thin wire that is going across the floor, and you can see something up ahead as well. That looks like it might be like something that swings across.
Oh,
Because
pendulum.
there seems to be 2 channels, and you could just make out what looks like the edge of a blade.
Oh God.
Are there any kind of crawl spaces up or anything, or is it just solid straight through?
That's solid. Now, Soot could probably scooch his way along a ledge somewhere, but the others aren't going to be able to.
I'm going to look and see if there's any form of a trigger mechanism for this swinging blade.
Okay. You can roll intelligence. And Soot, what you were doing? I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say how the little tripwires.
Uh-huh.
How high are they up off the floor?
They are not very high, probably just enough for your foot to slide, like a regular human foot, slide underneath to break the string there. Like, technically, it could be like a limbo bar for Soot.
I was about to say, would it be low enough for me to maybe crawl under it?
I would probably think so.
Or for an average person to walk over it.
That's very possible too.
So
Gath, you don't
probably
see
walk
any
over it.
trips. You don't see any like trip mechanisms. So what are you gonna do there? Soot? Are you gonna try to crawl under? Or like gymnastics and try to pole vault your way over?
I'm thinking.
That's okay.
I think I'm gonna channel my inner like Catherine Zeta-Jones going through the lasers.
I love it. Love it. Okay. To try to miss all the tripwires.
Yeah, and try and see if I can get through.
Okay, let's roll dexterity. See what you got. A 2. Okay, so as you're sort of like, you're doing pretty good. Like you could halfway down this sort of path. You're probably about 5 feet away from the whatever that is swinging across. And suddenly, when you get to where you're at, you notice that you don't notice any more wires. But suddenly the floor goes from a smooth sort of stone to what looks like cobblestones.
I'm up on the roof thinking, where the hell are they?
I know, like, hello. Trying to do my job up here.
You're just looking down at me dancing.
Yeah, you see Eric having a time in somebody's life.
Some kind of time.
So, Soot, what do you want to do?
I'm going to do my best to like point out where everything is and like how they can get around it and try and help everybody else get up to this point.
Okay. So anyone who's going to be following behind, roll your survival. They have a 5.
Nice.
I'll make sure to quietly warn people about the pendulum blade.
Yes. Perfect. Ooh. 3. Not horrible.
I have survival level 2.
And you rolled a 2.
Not that it matters much.
Okay, so Soot.
Me and dice rollers, damn it.
I have about the same luck, so don't feel bad.
All right, so let's see who else behind you. Gath. Okay, so I think that's everybody, right? Elena, Gath, A, Katarina's on the roof. Then there's you. Okay, so A, you kind of slipped through pretty easily. Gath, you and Alana you guys get through it as well, but y'all have a couple of really close calls. But you're all able to get to that one side. So what do y'all, and Gath, he does inform you all of the giant pendulum blades that he saw. And so you've come to this sort of cobblestone path.
I'm gonna reach my hand out. I'm gonna kind of put my hand like into the cobblestone. Is it actually like solid cobblestone, or does it feel moist underneath?
It feels like rock. I mean, it does. It feels like rock.
Okay.
You can roll an intelligence check to see and to look at it and check it out. And anybody can do that if you want to. If you want to try to figure out what
You want to see if it's moist?
I think he just wants to see what's going on there. So at 4. Anybody else rolling?
Just a moment.
1 second.
You're good, Elena.
Oh, damn.
Holy shit!
Well, all right.
She sees everything.
Where was that?
I am self-aware. I am the universe. And hey, don't see shit.
She is the fourth wall.
He is indeed. So, okay.
She can look through your clothes and say, "You got a suspicious-looking mole right there on your shoulder."
I know, right? You should take that. You should have that taken care of. So, all right. So not A, but Elena.
Joke's on you. Soot is the mole.
I know. So, Elena, you're looking, and you're seeing that there's a pattern in the cobblestones. The colors, the stones are different, 3 different colors. There's red, yellow, and black, sort of mixed in.
She would notice the colors. That makes perfect sense.
Fair.
Again,
So-
the colors are colors that you've never seen before.
I have really
Don't
got to
start
get out
taking
more.
notes.
But you can see that there is a distinct pattern in the way they're laid out. Almost like there are 3 paths you could take. But which is the right
Oh
one?
God.
Is there any way that she could like try to trace the pattern?
Oh yeah, she could. I mean, you can roll. Roll me a survival.
I don't recommend the yellow brick one. It's a trap.
Throw the red stones. Squall's just trying to get you
I
all
play too
killed.
much Minecraft. I don't understand redstones. An
What'd you
8?
get? I'm sorry. I didn't. Okay, 8's not bad.
I got an 8.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's great.
Pretty good, actually. So, and what were you wanting to see? That there was a pattern that you could follow?
If I could,
one of
like-
the paths?
If I could trace out the paths to see which one is going to lead where I want it to go.
Oh yeah, you can
Preferably
you
towards
can
the
see that
south.
for sure. Yeah, you can see that for sure. So yeah, as you're looking at these 3 paths, you see that the far left one looks to be the correct path.
All right. So it looks like the far left is the one we need to go down. But who wants to make sure that it is the right path? I guess I'm gonna go. Wish me luck.
Apparently the question was rhetorical.
Okay.
Well, considering I actually saw the path and was able to trace it, I think I would know which way the path is gonna go.
That's true. Okay, so you start following the path along the wall. And it's a pretty narrow path, and it looks like you're meant to stay only on the red stones. So it's a mixture of colors, so you have to literally tiptoe from one stone to the next. So,
Okay.
and as you do that, you kind of have to lean against the wall a little bit and kind of scooch down. And you come to... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, are they spaced out more for people with like normal size legs?
Yes.
I'm hopping up on somebody.
Somebody carry Soot, please. Put him in a little
Puppies.
papoose. Put him in a little papoose in the front.
Sid goes
yeah,
into the dimension.
I'm just
portal.
doing this, looking at everybody.
Yeah.
Cat picks up Soot.
So you go along the path, and you have to have your back to the wall, and you come to the point where you're about to cross over where the pendulum comes out. Everything seems to be on the up and up. Doesn't look like there are any booby traps in front of you or anything of that. So you keep going.
Cautiously, but yes.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity save. Or
Shit.
roll, rather.
It doesn't matter. You said save. I'm automatically nervous.
I know. 4. Okay, 4 is not bad. 4 is pretty good. Yep. So as you're going along this wall and you go around the pendulum, you get caught on it. Like your sleeve gets caught on one of the jagged pieces of it. But not enough where it holds you there. You're able to kind of like up and remove your arm and continue to the other side. So you get to the other side unscathed. Who's next?
Why do I always wind up having to mend these clothes?
You were really rough on clothing.
I know. I have never been this rough on clothes.
The clothier is like rough on clothing. I love that. All right, who's next?
I said A will go next.
A will go next. All right. So you follow. I'm going to assume you guys saw everything that she did. You basically repeat that. You get to where the pendulum is in the wall. I need you to do a dexterity check for me.
Yep.
6 is good. So you're able to get around the part that's protruding without stepping off of the stones. So you're able to get to the other side. All right, who's next?
It'd be Gath and
Soot. Are you carrying Soot? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can follow her path without any problems. Then I'll need you to roll a dexterity for me, please.
Instead of like making him hold me, I'll kind of do that thing where I'm like kind of standing on his back, where I'm like kind of like moving with him.
Okay, like Yoda.
Kind of, yeah.
2. All right. So when you're kind of climbing through, and you come to where the pendulum is, you really get stuck on it, like. And the more and more you kind of struggle, the more it seems that pendulum wants to come loose.
I stop struggling.
Okay.
And I will pull out like a knife.
Okay.
And cut myself free.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to cut whatever your clothing is that's clipped on it, you're just going to cut that off?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to let that be a success. You do that successfully because you know the knife is yours, you know the clothing, you know what you need to do. So you're able to get to the other side.
Before I go any further, if I can see that the piece of fabric drops, I'm going to pick it up so I don't leave it behind.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it would have fallen just right at your feet. You can just pick it up and put it in your pocket.
Yep.
Okay. So you all make it to the other side. This side looks very familiar to the other side that you just came from. Meaning there's a keyhole in the floor.
Do any of the keys that I had work on them?
Yep.
All right. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and unlock it.
Okay, click, click. Where. And then the floor begins to rise. And as it's going up, it suddenly hits these sort of what look like trap doors that open up, and you just elevate into the room where that plinth is at, where that plinth with the stone is on it. And you can see that there's a shaft of light coming from the porthole, and it's hitting the jewel.
Does anyone else get the feeling that this is just really odd?
Oh, yeah.
It seems too coincidental.
DG was near shop class.
I would say easy is more the term I'd use. There's no way the thing would come up right next to it.
Oh no, even I know never to say something's easy.
I have others.
don't remember the pendulum room. It was right next to the gym.
Oh, now it's getting real.
Inside the room with the plinth and the stone, what do you do?
Is it just open to the stone?
Yeah, just open. There's like just 4 walls. That's it. You can see on the opposite ends what look like doors, but literally it's just a plinth with a bright big red stone with sunlight hitting it. What you going to do?
Gath is going to look around for signs of like other traps because this seems a little too easy.
No, you can do an intelligence roll for me and let's see.
Yeah, I got a 10 because I searched.
Excellent. So you do not see any booby traps, at least not in the room.
I feel like either the stone is going to cause the alarm to go off, or the absence of the stone is going to cause the alarm to go off.
How much does it look like the stone would weigh?
Probably like a pound, 2 pounds, something. It's super heavy. It looks like a giant raw ruby. So, what you gonna do?
Are there any rocks around that may equal 2 pounds?
No.
Just a thought.
That's fair.
What is in the room? Like, is there anything else that is like that can be
It's
like
just
movable?
stone.
It's like smooth marble walls, floors, ceilings. Everything is like smooth marble, and there's a plinth in the middle, what looks like made out of marble as well, and that stone is just sitting on top of it, and the sunbeam hitting it. That's it.
So, Alana is just going to, fuck it, and cast glow on the stone and remove it like originally planned.
Okay. So you cast
And
glow
pray
on
that
the
it's
stone.
not. Yep.
Okay. And you
she's
just, with your hands, you
just
just
going
take
to
the...
Yeah, she's gonna fucking YOLO and hope it doesn't kill her.
Okay, nothing happens. It doesn't do anything to you. I was just messing with
Okay.
you. Now, yeah, you're able to lift it, and nothing happens. The sunbeam hits the plinth. For some reason, nothing's going on.
Super sus. Super sus, do not trust.
Turn to your shirt. Let's go.
Except y'all had told me to block the light.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I'm gonna block
are you waiting
the
on a
light.
signal? Are you waiting on a signal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think
You guys-
Alana taking the stone is enough of a signal.
Fair
All right.
enough. So you block the sunlight?
I will. With a wing.
Okay. And when you block the sunlight, you feel the whole building begin to shake.
Of course it was the sunlight.
So literally, it's like the folks that are inside, you can see like the marble walls are like cracking.
Alana kind of looks up at Katarina and is like,
Okay. I'll let the light back in.
Just go look up at the window.
Lights
Abort!
shine
Abort!
Abort. Okay. So you let the sunlight back in?
Yep.
All right, and it hits the plinth, and the shaking stops.
okay, sunlight, we need that. But let's get out of here.
I think it's a good time to leave.
Could there be a better time?
I think it's time to make like a banana and split.
Okay, so you guys go. You gotta go try to go back the way you came.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So y'all all go. The key. You gotta turn the key again, which I'm assuming A does. Turns the key, and you're all standing there waiting for it to go down. When everyone needs to do an intelligence check for me, please.
Motherfucker.
Okay, 5, pretty good. 3, it's not horrible. So 3. Okay, all right. So,
No.
okay.
And then
Okay, so
L
Gath
broke
and Gath, Soot, and A, you realize that that's not going down. So when you look down, like what's going on, around the seam of it, you see water start to pour in.
How's everybody's swim skill?
And I'm keeping an eye between looking at them. I'm also making sure that Riku is keeping everybody occupied because I'll go down and help him if I have to.
Okay, you're probably going to need to go down and help him because he's about to run out of music.
Kind of hard to miss water.
Yeah, and I think Kadak is.
And then there was like the building was shaking.
He needs a Gatorade. Someone get him a Gatorade.
Quick, someone get him Pedialyte.
You put those nutrients back in your body. Okay, so the room is filling with water.
I tell it try blocking the key back or turning the key back.
Nope, doesn't work.
There
But
were
you do
What kind
notice
of water
something.
is it?
But you all do notice something. The water's getting hotter.
Shite.
It almost seems like the ray of sun that's coming into the room is literally heating the water.
Man. So your other face
How tall? How high is the
boiling.
ceiling?
It's about 30 feet up.
I mean, how high is the water right now? Like, can we
Oh,
run?
it's like ankle. It's only ankle deep. It's rising quickly, but
so
not
we can just
super
run
fast.
across the floor?
Yeah, you can run.
So
Yeah,
can
it's, like
we
I said,
just
it's only up to your ankles.
Well, Soot would be swimming.
Backstroke.
someone pick up
Okay.
Soot and let's run?
He's already on my back.
Okay, where are you running to?
The
There's
exit?
no doors.
Nope, there are doors.
They're
there's
just,
one
aren't you just
at
like through
either
the
end.
wall?
I thought you said there was a
There's
wall.
like- yeah, there's like 2 doors. There's a door at one end this way, and there's a door behind you guys.
I mean, the door in front we know has distracted guards. Door in the back doesn't have distracted guards, but it's close. So which way do we want to fuck up?
Well, the pathway to the guards that are distracted is the source of the water.
Devil, you know. Go towards that one.
Which one are you going towards? The front
I would
one?
say go towards the one that we were trying to come in.
Okay.
So far door, got it.
All right, you come to the door, and it's not bronze. It's sort of stone, but it does have a means of opening it. I mean, you literally just pull the handle, I guess. There are no keyholes. There's nothing.
All right, open the door.
Okay. You open the door. You go through.
Stop asking these questions. You're making me nervous.
When the door opens, does the water start going through where the door is open?
No, it doesn't. The water literally goes right through the edge of it and just sits there.
And is it pooling?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the bottom of the building's filling up, but the water won't go past the doorway.
If we can... I'm gonna hop off and try and run out.
Okay. So you hop across.
I'd wait until everybody else goes through because of the fact I can breathe underwater.
That's true.
Oh, good for you.
The water's getting pretty hot though. so it takes off running. Ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow. Then goes to the door, and he goes through the door. Huh.
By the way,
Right,
as
Lana
the
is
water
going to
gets
do the
hotter,
same.
A's going to be following right through.
Gad will touch the water around us and cast chill to cool it down. To buy his time.
That's fine. Yeah, it'll make it more lukewarm than hot, which is far more tolerant. All right, so A, you go through.
Yep.
I've already gone through.
Okay, Alana's gone through, and
And
Sid's
then
gone
I'll
through.
go through.
And then, all right, you all go through. When you go through, you find yourselves back in the common room of your dorm.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Whew.
When you guys walk in, you'll see Carrick and Katarina sitting there waiting. Like, they have a look on their face like, how did we get here?
How much of his clothes does he still have on?
Well, you know what? Either we did really well, or we're about to get sent home.
So you have the stone. You did get the stone undetected. So Professor Mercutio and Professor Maltese come in, and they go, "Well done, everyone." So we're going to take a moment. They take the stone. They go off and they just will talk. And you will notice that in the common room, it's just the 6 of you.
Weren't there other people?
And Professor Mercutio comes
That
in.
was the perfect dramatic pause.
It was. And then Professor Mercutio comes in and he says, "Congratulations, cohort 9. You have been chosen as one of the finalists. You and cohort 12 are now competing against one another. And in the next assignment, this is your final exam, where you must use all of the skills that you've learned here at the academy. You're going to need to get a lot of rest and get some food in your bellies and go to bed."
Oh, we might as well return the keys.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they'll take the keys and everything. So, the dining hall's open. They've laid out food for you guys.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you worked up an appetite.
Me
Yeah,
too.
that was fucking.
Carrot
Okay.
needs electrolytes.
I sit down and just eat everything inside. I just
Yeah.
need
Oh, God.
or I need everything.
I literally
I'm just
sweat every bit of
down
water
the
out of my
water
body. Okay, so you guys are eating, and it's amazing food. And then you'll hear the curfew bells go off, which means it's time to go to bed. And up you go.
I'm gonna have my chocolate tonight.
Okay, so you all go to bed, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Alana's got some sewing to do.
Okay,
So I'm just
so
going to be processing everything that just happened because it seemed so weird. and just wrong.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna like bathe or take a shower before I go to bed. Just to. Yeah.
Alana's gonna sew up her clothes because that's her way of de-stressing.
I actually think Panic at some point is actually either to suit or a ask them, so what was it like in there? Because I was out there just dancing.
And I just hovering on the roof, hiding myself under my wings.
I'm like, what was it like in there? Like, what was?
Yeah.
Water,
There was
blades,
the pendulum.
pendulum blades, traps.
I missed all that.
Oh, the water was getting hot because of the sunlight. I had to cool it down a little bit so it wouldn't get boiled.
That sounds like such a fun adventure, though.
You were doing the hardest part.
Yeah, but adventure.
I get the feeling there will be plenty more adventure where that came from.
I know. But
Well, look at it this way: you are the new Lord of the Dance.
kind of just.
That is funny.
It's like looks a little bit
It's
like
not wrong.
No, not wrong at all. So, all right. So everybody kind of goes to bed and has a good night's sleep. You guys get really rested. You'll get a good 8 to 10 hours of rest before your final exam. And that's where we'll end tonight. Huzzah! All right, so we're going to go around, let everybody introduce themselves, who they are, who they play, and what is something they're looking forward to in the next session. Let's start with Crazy Gamer Lady.
Hey guys, I'm the Crazy Gamer Lady. You can find me on TikTok and on Instagram now. It's Crazy Game Lady on Instagram, no R. I can also be found every Saturday on ADH Adventures, either playing Ikasi the Lizard Folk Druid in Unlicensed Magic, or now playing Kara Mountainwood in Heroes Art.
Yep.
And let's see, I have been Alana Verdant, the fashionista who knows nothing of fashion but everything of color. And I am looking forward to just not failing. That is what I am looking forward to, not failing.
Fair enough. That is very fair. All right. Garrick.
Hello. This is Riku, who played Kerik tonight. You can find me on social media, on TikTok, yada yada yada, as Pup Riku or Puppy Riku. You can also find me on Vibe Tribe Productions every other opposite Mondays, playing Gaia Chronicles, where I play a giant chronomage, which is a lot of fun. And yeah, that's all I'm doing for right now for online stuff, but keep an eye out, who knows what's coming up soon.
All right. That would be A's turn next.
Hey guys, again, I'm Cal, Celtic Wyvern King. I played A, who actually did fairly well, like I was hoping when it came to stealth. But you can find me on Twitch, TikTok under the same name, Celtic Wyvern King. You can actually find me this Friday on my channel for my Stargate 5e campaign. We are exploring one of my characters' past trauma because Lisa brought this upon everyone.
Y'all, and can I say, everybody, y'all need to go watch that. It's actually really good. It really is.
Because all the episodes are up on my YouTube channel, same name as well. It's actually on my link tree that pops up. It actually just popped up a few minutes ago, so that's perfect timing. You can also find me on the alternate Friday, so not this Friday, but the next Friday, over on the Dinner and a Game for Jazz Funeral or Walking Dead game, where we managed to escape getting murdered by the Reclaimed, but now we might have to be working with the Reclaimed, so fuck us. Because the Reclaimed are not the best group to work with if you know The Walking Dead. And then obviously you can find me here every Monday for either Orlea Origins, which will be next Monday, or WindRiders of Aria like today. Yeah, and one thing I'm looking forward to, I'm actually looking to see what Goose does with Soot now they've joined us, especially for the final exam. There's gonna be some janky stuff there, and I'm looking forward to it.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Wormslayer.
Hi everybody, I am Old Wormslayer here. I was playing Geth Alfredo tonight, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the final exam is and how badly our dice rolls get before we actually succeed.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if we fail, that'll be a short campaign.
Yeah, it would be. I guarantee it's not going to be. All right, Katarina.
Hey everybody, I'm Lisa. I played Katarina Zephyrian. You can find me as D&D Winterwolf on Discord and TikTok. And you can find me every Monday night here on Halfling Withers channel, either WindRiders tonight or next Monday, Origins on the 29th. And then we're back with WindRiders on the 6th. And I think that's our giveaway. First dice giveaway.
That's our giveaway.
Yay! And then every other Friday, which would be this Friday, I get the great joy of playing in Kellen's Stargate campaign, where I get to pay him back for all his chaos by inadvertently creating more for him. I gotta say first off that I love the whole stealth setup. So kudos to Pet the Goose, who's with us, one of the co-creators, and Game Master Dad. So they've come up with a wonderful system. If you haven't tried it, do. It is user-friendly and a lot of fun. And I am looking forward to putting all of our skills to work. And then I want to see who's in the other cohort. Who are we competing against?
It's our evil twins.
Yeah, exactly. Mirror universe. All right. Last but not least, Soot, our newest member.
Hey guys, I'm Goose. Kind of wrote the book a little bit with Greg.
I kind of wrote the book. Yeah.
A little bit.
Kind of wrote the book a little bit.
There's been a blast playing with you guys. It's been fun. Looking forward to meeting up with you guys every other week now. And yeah, you can find me here now, I guess. And you can hit me up in the Discord.
Yes, for those of you who didn't know, he's joining us full time. All right. And of course, I am Willer, Halfling Wizard, the Maestro of Chaos, for this awesome group of folks. And just a couple of reminders. Yes, we are doing a dice giveaway. It's the Victory Dice, the Ice Wild series. These are LED dice. There's a little thing in here you can charge them on. I've got mine here somewhere. There. It's about like it's like about that size. But inside, you will have. They're pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie. You can kind of see one of them flashing now. That's the D20. But this is the charging case. They come into a charging case, and they're pretty cool. I've been using them. But yeah, May 6th is the official giveaway that we'll be giving a set of these away here at WindRiders, and then we'll also be giving one away. And I think that's the following Monday. We'll give one away from Origins. So,
on the 13th. Yeah.
So that way you all have a chance. So yeah, and of course, if you're not following us here on the the Twitches, the TikToks, they're all T's. On the Twitches, please give us a follow. I think we're at 65 now, and we're on our way to 70. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. But if you're not a member or you haven't checked us out, then check us out. Give us a follow. If you want, you can join our Discord. It pops up in the Halfling Wizard Production Discord, where a lot of these amazingly talented folks hang out. and various other things. So make sure you hang around. We're going to raid a channel. So yeah, boom, boom, boom. Until next time, everybody. That's in 2 weeks. We'll see what the final exam brings to our cohort students. So until then, ta-ta.